Here we are, Hard Rock Hotel for the first time. Not sure what to expect. It's gonna be fun though. Gotta do a little security check. Just got at the Hard Rock. First time visitors come to the right. There's a little bit of a line today, which is unusual for me. Here is the lobby area and guest services. The kitchen is downstairs. We've actually gone there before. Velvet, which I'm not sure, I think that's a bar, yep, is over here in the lobby to the left. And we'll do some exploring later. We just finished checking in. There's the rock shop. We're pushing our own trolley, aren't we, dear? We just upgraded to club level. Oh, there's a bit of a queue, so we're gonna wait our turn. Social distance. So, oh, it's the one at the end, it's ready. We have upgraded to a club level.
Oh my gosh, I'm sorry.
To a club level king. And they were able to give it to us for $98 extra a night instead of the usual $200 because we are pass holders and you do need a key to get to the 7th floor, if I understand it correctly. And it has access to the club with food and drinks all day and snacks and breakfast in the morning. Ooh, oh, now that's a view. And it's on the 7th floor. Cute pool. All right, so we are going to look for room 7125. There's music happening all throughout, but hopefully not in our room. They do not have standard king-size rooms at the Hard Rock. They only have premium king-size rooms at the Hard Rock. Cute decor. Oh, it's spacious. These trolleys are hard to maneuver, aren't they?
Yeah, props to the bellboys.
Yeah, right? Oh, look, it has a nice little coffee area too with our fridge. All right, got king-size bed, got mirrors everywhere. I guess rock and roll people like mirrors. Oh, we got a view of the ferry boat area. Gardens, a little bit of the parking lots, which is kind of wah-wah, but at least we get to see some boats. That's not too bad. That's a nice view. I'll take it. Got a couch. Got plenty of working space. I guess you're gonna come here and have a working vacation. Smart TV.
Bottles of water everywhere to try to rehydrate you.
And the nice thing about the club, which I'll show you if no one's in there, the club is usually on the 7th floor up here with us, but because it's so small, they don't have any social distancing. So since they're not able to social distance on the 7th floor, they've moved the club down to the 1st floor, and it does include breakfast every morning from 7 to 10, drinks, happy hour from 5 to 7 with beer and wine, snacks from 5 to 7, and then more snacks. Hot snacks come out at 8 p.m. and they're doing snacks right now apparently. So I guess you can just go down there, and they also have sodas and bottled water in the fridge at the ready all day. So you can just go in there and get as many waters and sodas as you'd like. So for an extra $100 a day for 2 people to not have to worry about that, that's not bad. Got 2 waters and some sanitary hand gel already. That's nice. We're loading the fridge up with all of our stuff. We got a little coffee maker here. Not sure what brand that is. Probably no brand. Just plain old Hard Rock coffee. Ice bucket. Got our little drumstick ornaments here. Glowing mirror. Sweet grass. Smelling soaps and body lotions. And we have an extra little sink and mirror in the tub room, which is interesting. More Sweetgrass cleansing bar, shampoos and conditioners. Pretty bog standard shower tub combo. Plenty enough space. There's little tiny touches every here and every now and then that aren't exactly super high class. Things just getting painted over. Little splashes here and there. The wallpaper could probably use a little bit of a wash, because you can definitely see any cleaning products that have splashed onto it. Overall, not too shabby. So we just got back from the premium outlets because I forgot our garment bag full of all of our nice evening clothes. So that was a fun little adventure. It's only like 7 minutes away across the highway, so not a big deal. If you forget something, you can just nip over there. They have a lot of brands that I did know and a lot of brands that I don't know. So we just got in the parking lot. That was fun. And this is the entrance to Hard Rock from the side once you park here as a guest. This is the parking lot on the right. There's another guest parking lot that doesn't have a gate on the left-hand side as you're entering. But overall, nice foliage. The front entrance is definitely much more luxurious than all these stairs. I guess if you're in a wheelchair or something, you'd have to go up and around the hill driveway. Here we have the Palm restaurant. I'm not sure if it's open right now. I know that the kitchen downstairs is open. They have a breakfast down there. Lots of people arriving. We had trouble getting in the parking lot with our room key, but the nice lady in the machine gave us a hand. The new Rock Club, I don't know where they moved it to. They said it was down this hall. So there's the Palm restaurant. Is it down here? I'm gonna get me a soda. Yes. I think maybe they've moved it. Yes, Rock Royalty. We, since we are in a club room, are considered Rock Royalty. We even got a little sticker on our key, which ordinarily you would scan it to get into the room. So here's the information on Rock Royalty. Continental breakfast 7 to 10, afternoon recharge 12 to 3, evening reception 5 to 7, and that's with alcoholic beverages, and dessert from 8 to 9. And the evening reception is warm food and hors d'oeuvres. So that's very nice. I'm gonna go try to get a bottle of cold water and some soda. Water taxis. I'm gonna go right.
I'm guessing that they both the sidewalks end up in the same place.
That's fun.
That's how a circle works.
Is that how a circle works? I think it's a little closer to the right side than it is to the left side, though. Maybe there's another circle on the other side. Maybe it circles all the way down.
Perfect place to fly an RC helicopter right here.
It's beautiful. Got a little grove of trees. What kind of trees are these trees? We got little pods. That's pretty.
You didn't bring any games this time, did you?
So we're walking to Universal and we're taking a little shortcut through a butterfly garden. How precious is this?
Go.
We've got a runner. He's done a runner. Nice evening. the ferry boat wasn't there yet, so we just decided to take a walk instead. There is the water. We are overlooking the water. I think about there actually. So we're somewhere up here. In fact,
this garden.
we're over here.
We're on the 7th floor.
On the 7th floor.
Window.
Yeah. There we go. Yeah. That big window there at the end, I think, is ours. So now we know where we are. It's very calm and serene out here. Very different from the pool side. The pool side seemed to be happening. And we will have security coming up before we get into City Walk. But it's a very nice, quick process. I'm sure a lot better than, oh, there's squirrels over there. A lot better than trying to get through the security lines at the parking lots, which I've heard can get very busy.
Oh.
I have never seen the park from this angle.
That's an easier walk than Royal Pacific.
Oh, way easier.
There's no hills.
That's true. There is a hill at the Royal Pacific Way, and you're like, okay, I'm kind of over it after a 5-hour day in the park.
After you walk 10 miles, you don't want to walk up a hill.
Just made it through security, and already we have a beautiful view. You can see Hulk. You can see the Islands of Adventure sign. Of course, you can see the big Universal globe. Helicopter. We've got the Universal Arches, of course. Now, one thing that I did not know is that the express passes for the hotel at Hard Rock also work on the haunted houses. So you get one express pass entry per person, per house, per day. So we could go see both of the houses each day if we wanted to using our express pass. Isn't that fun? You go outside and in to go to the kitchen restaurant. This is the view from the elevator bank. It's 6 o'clock at night. It's almost magical. The windows are a bit dirty, but still pretty.
You want water?
Yes, thank you. Good morning, how are you? Good, thank you. for toiletries, and they don't have them in the marketplace downstairs. That's just quick service food and some room essentials. So she said to go up to the Rock Shop on the 3rd floor. We'll see what I can find there. I'm just looking for a little bit of hair product that I ran out of. Not the end of the world, but you know, why not try to find it if I can? Hey, how are you? Maybe I need to get this. That's awesome. You don't see that very often. All right. They do have a little bit of stuff in the back here. Let's see if they have hair mousse. All right. Got nail care, shaving cream, toothpaste, toothbrushes, condoms, Tide pens. Aha. Let's see, hair stuff. All right. We got mousse. That's what I want. Perfect. So they have a few essentials up here if you forgot something or if you run out of something while you're here. Feminine care products. Bathing suits. Because why not? Swim gear. If your family forgets to pack your swim gear, you're good to go. Oh my gosh, they even got little tiny ones. That's so cute. Little boy rock swimming shorts. Very cute. And they do have dressing rooms. So overall thoughts about the Hard Rock. The bed is really comfortable. We both have been sleeping well in the bed. They come with a lot of really squishy pillows, and I asked for a foam pillow and they brought them right up, which was nice. There has been no room service, not room service, but housekeeping service throughout the stay because of COVID. But anything that we needed, we just text them. They sent us a text when we first got here, and it had all the menus, all the restaurants, all the room service menus, because they are doing room service still. And all you have to do is text that number and ask for whatever. So I asked for coffee and white sugar and some foam pillows the second day we were here, and they brought me like 12 coffees and like a million sugar packets. So be careful what you ask for. I think that's nice though. I mean, I'm not going to run out of coffee while I'm here. And overall, the staff has been really nice. The room is huge, high ceilings, which is great. I know that they went through a renovation several years ago. I don't remember how long ago. But like things are still a little rough around the edges, like paint chipped here and there and kind of dirty walls because the wallpaper is textured and things like that. But of course the sheets are clean and it's in relatively good nick. But I think that overall the decor is just a little bit 90s. Like
covered in pleather.
Pleather everything. I mean, the couch that I'm sitting on is pleather.
The mirror over there is wrapped in pleather and it's falling apart at the bottom.
The point of interesting information, the mirror with all of the heights on it is about 2 inches off. So I look like I'm like 5'4". If you look at the mirror, I'm like, no, I'm 5'7" for sure. So someone didn't necessarily pay attention to that, but it's kind of funny though, nonetheless. Like the celebrities that are written on there are on the right heights. The walk has been the best part about staying here for me because it's the closest resort to Universal Studios and City Walk and all of that. Now they still have the ferry, which I love. I love the ferry boat, but we've walked every single time we've gone in and out that area rather than taking the ferry, except for once. We've taken the ferry once because the ferry takes you all over to City Walk, whereas this walk is less than 10 minutes and it takes you right to the doorstep of the Universal Studios park. So Islands of Adventure is personally my favorite park. I think we both like it a little bit better than Universal Studios. And the hotel that we usually stay at is closer to that entrance, but it's still a 15+ minute walk to get over there, whereas this is just like really short and well shaded, nice breeze every time we walk through there because of the water and everything. So overall, I would not stay here again. It was nice to give it a try for the first time because we wanted to try something a little bit different this time. We've tried a couple of new restaurants that we haven't tried before, and at least we tried it, and it has its pluses. But for the price point, Royal Pacific, Sapphire Falls even. Sapphire Falls I know is less expensive. I know it's not open right now, but it's less expensive than Royal Pacific. It's not in the sort of premium arena like these three hotels are, the Hard Rock, Royal Pacific, and Portofino Bay. They're all including Express Pass and things like that, and they're kind of the premier resorts, whereas I really preferred Sapphire Falls over Hard Rock. And Hard Rock is more expensive than Royal Pacific, and Portofino Bay is more expensive than the Hard Rock, so it's kind of tiered that way. It has been nice to have access to the sort of rock royalty club room thing, whatever, because every time we go in and out of the hotel, we're grabbing water, we're grabbing soda, we're grabbing snacks. So we are getting our money's worth out of that extra $100 we spend a day. So it's basically an extra $50 a person that we paid this time. I know it's more usually, but because of our annual pass discount, they gave us a break on it. And we really wanted a king bed, so they were really nice to help us accommodate that. But I wouldn't normally spend $200+ on doing that 7th floor rock royalty thing, because you're basically just getting sodas, waters, chips, chewy bars, and a couple of picky snacks. And in the morning, it's basically mostly donuts with a couple of croissants and pastries. There's nothing warm down there. There's no meats and cheeses. Yeah, it's not really worth the money if you were to pay full price. I've had a couple of issues already. We've had 2 nights here. Tonight will be our 3rd night. And there's a very large family staying in, I think, 2 or 3 different rooms, and they're kind of surrounding us. And at night, I guess they must go to the pool and have fun because they all have kids, and the kids come up and start slamming doors, going in and out of each other's rooms and talking loudly, and the parents yelling at them to try to get them in the shower and get them to bed and things like that. And for the price that you're paying here, it's kind of annoying to have to deal with loud people at 11 o'clock at night. I know that everyone's entitled to their own kind of vacation, doing it their way, but if people are trying to go to bed for, say, an early park, I don't think it's really fair or polite to do that. So this morning the kids were out in the hall yelling for some reason, and I sort of poked my head out and looked at them, and they stopped immediately and went into their room. So I think they got the hint, and I didn't have to say anything or call the front desk or anything like that, because I don't want to be that person. But at the same time, you know, we all like to respect each other. So it's not the most soundproof hotel. I think the Royal Pacific, definitely, I didn't hear as much noise going in and out of rooms next door and down the hallway and things like that. So maybe it's just because it's an older hotel. I don't know. But there's our final thoughts on the Hard Rock Hotel. Do with it what you will, you know, give it a try. If you like the loud party atmosphere, that's definitely your kind of vibe. I think kids definitely would go well here, but maybe not necessarily for adults trying to take a break from the loud, crazy everyday life. Yeah.